Hey everyone, and welcome back to Jewelry Sales Training. My name is Stephanie Bosch, and if you're new here, welcome. If you've been here with me already a couple of months, a couple of weeks, or any time before, you are absolutely welcome too, and I'm really glad to see you here around. If you've been following this account for a while, you might have realized that I posted on a very, very regular basis and then kind of like dropped off a bit, and I would like to explain to you why and how to get this channel. But I don't want to say a bit more active because we're growing, but yeah, so I think the main reason for me why I have been a bit quiet was that, well, first of all, there's loads of stuff has happened in my life, so I just got busy with the real world and real life, and yeah, I needed to figure things out. But also, I fear that I kind of miss a bit the exchange with you. So this channel is growing and the numbers are going up. However, I am thinking about whether YouTube or whether the way it is right now, whether this is the right format for what I would like to do with the channel in the future. So I was wondering whether it would make sense and whether you guys would be interested, because obviously it's all for you. So I would really, really highly appreciate your opinion and help me set up the right direction on how to carry this channel forward. So I was thinking whether it would make more sense to maybe swap from YouTube to Facebook. I would probably still share the videos here because obviously not everyone is going to move over with us to Facebook, or maybe doesn't like Facebook, etc. But the reason being is, so I was thinking whether it would make sense to do live videos rather than pre-recorded ones, so we can have a direct interaction while filming. I'm sure this wouldn't be the case every single week, etc., because sometimes I just maybe I'm seeing clients or have appointments or can't do it, so I will pre-film them and then just obviously upload them. But yeah, I would like to do a bit more lives. I was also thinking whether there would be any interest of having a bigger, like kind of a webinar kind of thing once a month maybe, or maybe once every 2 or 3 months, to different topics that might be of interest for you. My main areas of knowledge of things I would like to do around my channel, because it's not just like my area of interest but also what I know most about, so it kind of makes sense to talk about what you know. Would be obviously like jewelry sales training, but not only, because the majority of my work is, especially with Explore Your Dark Side, my main business is around leadership, but also mainly about personality. How does your behavior change under pressure? This includes obviously into stress management, how to deal with high pressure, especially for us obviously here, when there is busy times like Christmas or maybe Valentine's Day, etc. But also how to handle the pressure of the numbers around the game, etc. So this is one thing I was thinking about, to do like a bit more extended webinars where we can dig a bit deeper, where we can have an interaction around it, etc. So if this is of interest for you, please do let me know in the comments below, because I'm really trying to make this as valuable as possible for you. And the other thing I was thinking about, like potentially why moving it to Facebook, is so I really am missing a bit of connection. So I feel it's a bit lonely to talk to my camera. And yes, I mean, obviously some of you drop me a comment and we get a bit of exchange, but I was wondering whether it would make more sense to really understand what are you struggling with, to also help you build or find a community of other people who are on the same journey. So it's not just me you connect with obviously, but also like maybe jewelry designers who connect with salespeople, or people who try to get into the industry, or connecting with other jewelry designers, etc., etc. Or maybe even a bit like open it up to a bit more generally, like maybe creatives or artists in general. I don't know yet. So as I said, I'm currently finding my way around, and this is where I really need your help, because for me, I obviously would only set up a group if this is of any interest for you, and when you say, okay, well, this sounds like a good idea and I would benefit from it. Because I mean, there is no point for me setting up a Facebook group when I'm in it without, just on my own, and yeah, not really doing anything. This could also look like an accountability program, etc., where we maybe set a goal on Monday and check in on Friday, so you can hold each other accountable and achieve your goals, etc. Because I think for me, it's just like way more fun to be on a journey and achieve things if others are on the similar journey and if we are in it together. So if this is something you would enjoy too, then please, please, please do let me know, because I really try to give it my best. But I feel I kind of lost a bit of like motivation, because I wasn't really sure if I'm going in the right direction with the channel, if this is what you would like to see. And yeah, so if you could help me out here, this would be highly, highly beneficial and highly appreciated. And yeah, so please leave me in the comments down below whether you would appreciate like longer, like, regular or irregular, doesn't matter. We can figure out the details later, but just generally, like whether you would be interested in like a kind of like webinar, kind of like context, where we deliver a bit more in-depth training, or whether and depending on your preference, obviously, whether you would enjoy being in a group, like in a Facebook group. And I only, by the way, pick Facebook because it seems to be like the easiest to set up a group with quite good group settings and functions, etc., and how to manage it. So I think for me, it's just like a preference of what will be the easiest way. And yeah, so please do let me know whether you would enjoy, again, webinars and or a Facebook group, and what would be the most beneficial for you when doing so. Thank you so much. I'm really glad I dropped this question. I was thinking about like, shall I do it? Shall I not do it? But you know what? It's I try to build a community and be of service for you. So I mean, I figured it would be the most beneficial to just simply ask you what would you enjoy and what would you like to see here. So yeah, please do let me know, and I will see you very soon. Take care.